Men are approximately 62% of dating app users. That is because women are so tired of the
They want to build their business. They want to make it to the gym. They want to travel. They want to do it. And you know what? Finding a real relationship is work.
And you know what? I'm going to go take my passport and go somewhere else.
And then they say, yeah, I'm going to bring her back and I'm going to show y'all how it's done. Y'all remember that? Well, Trump's immigration crackdown said, actually, no, you're not.
The issue is with actual passport bros who are leaving their country to go to another country to find a wife or a girlfriend because they can't find one.
Because at the end of the day, those guys won't be simping for you no more.
Women realizing communism and chopsticks are still easier to handle than Western.
Cortex is 18 months behind a girl. The girl is basically competing against a 10th grade girl. Boys have better gross motor skills. They're faster and stronger, greater fine motor skills. Their hands, their oral skills, asking questions. Look at the behaviors we promote or encourage in primary school. Sit still, be a pleaser, be organized, raise your hand. You just described a girl. When you digitize the mating market, people used to meet through friends, through work, and through school. Now they primarily meet online. When you digitize the mating market, you end up in the following environment: 50 men on Tinder, 50 women. 46 of the women will show all of their attention to the same 4 men, which leaves 46 men fighting over 4 women. This discourages men, and unfortunately they have a very seductive, godlike technology telling them they can have a reasonable facsimile of life online. Why go through the effort of having friends when you have Discord and Reddit? Why put on a tie and try and get a job when you can make money trading crypto or stocks on Robinhood or Coinbase? And why would you go through the effort of looking good, smelling nice, the expense, the resilience, the potential rejection?
Yeah, men don't want to do it. I mean, it doesn't make sense to do it. Like, why would a man put everything into dating a girl, especially young men, to dating a girl when he knows she's going to go for the guys with the money anyway? And guys, a lot of them don't get their financial footing until they hit their 20s, late 20s, 30s. So men growing up now feel like there's no hope. So what's happening is they dating all the same guy and they're blaming the rest of men. That's what makes it worse. It's not just because men aren't dating because women are blamers, right? Big blamers. But they're blaming the men who are not dating for what the men who are dating are doing. What do I mean? Take a look at this video.
punches. Straight up says men need to address their deficits to meet healthier relationship expectations. Dating opportunities for heterosexual men are diminishing as relationship standards rise.
And you see, she talking about the same thing. It shows 62% of dating users lowering their chances for matches. So she's talking about the same thing he's talking about. Let's continue.
But the thing is, a lot of men will see this article and will go to such great lengths not to listen to any of it. Instead of focusing on how these new relationship expectations are healthier, most men will choose to focus on how feminism is ruining masculinity. Men are approximately 62% of dating app users. That is because women are so tired of the men pull on dating apps that we're leaving them in mass.
Are you sure about that?
Like, I love this article because it's so, but men aren't gonna listen to it. Men aren't gonna read this and be like, oh, I need to change myself and be better. They're gonna look at this and find some way to blame women again.
You know what happened? And ladies don't realize it. Men are fine with those expectations because they don't expect anything. Like, a man doesn't, oh, a guy's gonna come talk to me and swoop me off my feet like a lot of you ladies are doing. So what's happening is you're searching for men with the, I need a man that swoop me off my feet. Like, look at it, guys. Even nowadays, they have an app where ladies request money or request, what do you call it? A down payment to take them on a first date. Dating is ruined. You're requesting a down payment to take you on a first date? You got to be kidding me. And this lady kind of understands what's going on.
of men under 30 are single, and more than half of them aren't even trying to date. Why do you think that is? What do you think the root cause of that is?
And I feel like a lot of younger men that are single, that aren't even trying, they don't want to dedicate the time. They want to build their business. They want to make it to the gym. They want to travel. They want to do it. And you know what? Finding a real relationship is work. It's not that they can't get dates. It's that they can't get the right ones.
What's happening is ladies don't want to put in the work they need to put in, which is why men are saying, if you don't match my effort, I don't want no parts. I showed that in yesterday's video. When she let the guy smash, like, guys can get some. Don't be fooled. Guys can always get some. When she said she felt this package, gave him some on the first day, and then he got sick, he wanted to see if she was going to meet him halfway. Bring me something. I'll do the same thing for you. I'm sick. I can't go out. He was trying to give her a second option. Not second option. He was trying to give her a second chance because he's like, wait a minute. You let me smash the first day, which he stated that wasn't right. But he was like, maybe this can work. Because sometimes if a girl gives it up, at least she's not playing games. She failed horribly. A bunch of girls are failing horribly. There's a problem in the date market.
They're allegedly getting passports and traveling to different countries to find mates, women to marry, who have values that they admire. Well, I'm a mother of 4 sons, and one of my sons married a woman from Spain.
One of her sons married someone from Spain. This is an old video. She's old school. She understands. And she champions guys that travel because this is the way. It truly is. I always say to you guys, like, Jay, you always say that because it really is the way. And not going back, because they get that confused. They think a lot of it is going back. It's not bringing them back. Like, I would never take my wife back to the Matrix. You know what's the thing I love? I'm going to bring my wife back to the Matrix, but not to live there. We're going to go there for a couple of months. My life is set here. Farms here. Houses here. Businesses here. Why go back? I don't need to go back. And the thing is, I've showed my wife enough I can bring her anywhere in the world for years, and she's still going to be with me. There's a major difference.
And I'm here to tell you she is the most precious person in the world. She's very well educated. She's very elegant. She's very feminine. She knows how to cooperate with my son and not be demanding and entitled and ungrateful for the things that he does for her. Well, women in America have grown so entitled and so demanding that they think they can do anything they want to do and get away with it, treat a man any way they want to treat him, and even denigrate him when they weigh 300 pounds and he wants someone who looks feminine, who behaves feminine, who takes care of herself. I'm going to encourage my other sons who are not married to get a passport.
Is it worth it? Oh yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough.
She's going to encourage her other sons to do the same thing. And it truly is worth it. Now, and that's why I show what I show and I teach what I teach, and I have it for the price I set it at. Like, I teach guys how to hire others to work for you and make a lot of money doing it. I teach guys how to work online. I teach guys how to pretty much get away without paying taxes legally. And you can get everything I teach for only $125, and that's 3 separate packages. So hiring people to work for you, $50. Working for yourself, $50. Learning how to do the taxes, $25. Guys need to know the way. Like, why go pay $100, $200? Oh yeah, I'm gonna learn how to do this, and that, but it's not getting to the point. I've done this. Seriously, I show guys, like, when I have my meetings, I show guys I've been doing this since 2013. I show guys I've been here. You can see the proof since 2015. Don't bring them back because you don't have to. Look what it says. Western men realizing communism and chopsticks are still easier to handle than Western women. Ain't that the truth?
That I agree with. Yeah, I said it. He shut down the Passport Brothers. Now, don't panic. Don't clutch your pearls just yet. Just stay with me. Y'all remember when those Passport Bros was all loud on the internet? Talking about American women are too much work. And said they were going to go overseas so they could find somebody that appreciates them. And then they said, yeah, I'm going to bring her back and I'm going to show y'all how it's done. Y'all remember that? Well, Trump's immigration crackdown said, actually, no, you're not. Now, you can still find a boo overseas. But guess what? Your ass got to move there. And no more shopping abroad and importing in your...
You see what she's talking against? That's what I teach. Bring it back for what? You saw that guy that brought the Kenyan woman back? Thought he was saving her? He had a savior complex. Don't have a savior complex because you need to save yourself. Why go back to a system where you're losing? Like people got to, oh, I got the job there. You're still stuck in the system. You have to get out the matrix, that mindset.
Girlfriend like she's Amazon Prime. No return, no free shipping. No bring her back and talk trash about American women. They wanted to build a bride workshop, but the government says, sir, this is a one-way flight. See, remember, people like this, they love a wall until that wall is between them and their submissive fantasy. Because see, here's the truth that nobody wants to say out loud. This was never about love. It was always about leverage. When you can't compete at home, you go shopping where the power imbalance is cheaper. Because see, immigration policy doesn't just decide who gets to come here. It also decides who gets access to labor, families, and women. And now these same policies that were meant to punish migrants are boomeranging back and smacking their own supporters right in the face. So when they say, if you think you lonely now, baby, wait for the next 4 years. Because it ain't an accident, y'all. It's policy. So you wanted winning, you got it. So tell me, you tired of winning yet?
What made you come out to Thailand, man?
I know much about gold.
She brought you Thai gold?
When I got here.
What?
Yeah. Her English not as good yet.
Yeah.
It's only good when she's fighting with me. So yeah.
So you paid the dowry?
I paid the dowry,
wow. But you see that, y'all? See all the women out there saying, "Oh, well, you have to pay a dowry." This man right here paid it.
And after the wedding, her mother said, "This money is for y'all."
Oh, 90-day fiance. That's right.
She joined the 90-day fiance.
Yeah. So I got a question for that because she's a permanent resident, right? Already?
Where? In the States?
She's not a permanent resident?
No.
What made you want to come back if you're not a permanent resident? That's what people want to know.
Actually, first thing is I don't have family there. It's only me and Eric. Quality of life, the enjoyment is less compared here.
Yes.
More fun, I would say. We're gonna be in the States. Yeah, the system is good. The food was good. I mean, you have a lot of options, but the happiness is not complete.
Asian women and said, oh, they can't speak English. She started talking again, and honestly, I was like, nah, this girl ain't for me. Remember me, and she popped up and said, yeah.
But wait, there's more.
I was talking to the wrong people. I'm curious, like, is this real? And I start telling my mom, and she's like, I really like her.
Yeah.
He messaged me, but I didn't read his message first, so it took 3 days before I replied to him.
Good women are not on the market long. Man, she gave me hope that there was something else out there other than, what I was used to.
That is your receipt. Yeah, you see. I teach against stuff like that. Like, you see what she's talking about? I've been married for 10 years. I'm a resident here. So let me explain to you guys something. Now, I talk about working online, but when you're over here, say you get a wife and you never bring her back, you can handle business in other countries. You can make money in other countries. Oh, I'm talking about international post player. You guys, I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. I'm being serious. Like, don't just have your businesses online. Handle things in that country. The guys that are married to ladies in other countries know what I'm talking about. The guys that are not looking to, play around and go leave her and worry about her leaving, because that can happen. I'm not worried about that. Know what I'm talking about. The guys that are serious about theirs understand what I'm talking about. It's not just, oh, work online, okay, I'm an IT, this and that. It's about going to countries, man. Let me stop.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Got a little backstory, now I'm gonna get right into the story. So, boom, me and my baby daddy met whenever we was in high school. We went to high school together, and at some point we ended up talking, and then I stopped talking to him. A little while after that, like a few months later, maybe like 6 months later, he ended up trying to talk to me again, and then, that's how, we ended up, like, things transpired from there. So, after high school, me and him ended up moving in together. I got pregnant. We ended up breaking up a little while after, and after that, he went to prison. 4 days after my daughter was born. So while he was in prison, I already knew his brother and everything was cool. Me and his brother was always cool, like a sister-in-law, brother-in-law relationship. So everything was all cool, and then, he went to prison, my baby daddy went to prison, and, we would, speak, me and the brother would speak about my baby daddy being in prison, when he's coming home and things like that. Like, when my baby daddy would call me, he would ask me, to do a three-way so he could talk to his brother and everything like that, and, so after a while, me and my baby daddy just, was not even on that no more. And the brother started to look good to me. I'm like, okay.
I wonder why they left.
So the brother actually came on to me, and I was like, all right, cool. Okay, cool. So we started talking. My baby daddy did not know at the time. He's still in prison at this time. So after that, yeah, me and my brother-in-law, supposedly, we're starting to take things to the next level.
So this is who she's telling guys to stay around for. I'm not saying if you stay in America, it's only this, but you guys know, you understand the mindsets. Making guys put a down payment on a first date. It's so many. I do videos on it all the time. You guys see it all the time on other channels. You know what's happening.
We was, seeing each other every day. We was talking every day. At this point, we was in a relationship. One day, my baby daddy had called me, and he, I low-key forgot y'all was brothers. My baby daddy called me, and I'm in the car with his brother. So he's like, hey, what up, or whatever, they start talking, and then my baby daddy was like, what you doing? What y'all got going on? And he's like, oh, no, I'm chilling with my girl. And he's like, my girl, you cool? And he's like, oh, look at each other so after that, he knew, and he texted me a big old paragraph, and he told me he gonna come home and do this and do that and do that. There's nothing I could do about it now. So, we kind of just after that, we kind of just agreed, we don't even need to be doing this. That's fucked up, After that, 2-3 weeks later, y'all, I found out I was pregnant. So obviously it's by the brother. So now I got 2 brothers, both my baby daddies.
You can't make this shit up.
So after that, yeah, we know how that goes. So that's how my baby daddy found out that I was messing with his brother, but he did not know yet about how I was pregnant by his brother. So after that, his brother, we at this point, I told his brother, yeah, I'm having a baby, we pregnant, whatever, what we gonna do? So he's like, this is just what we gotta do. And I'm like, okay, cool. So me and my second baby daddy at this point ain't even the brother. This is my second baby daddy at this point. So I'm like, me and my baby daddy, my second baby daddy, we cool, all right, we talking about we can't do this for more. Yes, we can. We having a baby at this point. We ain't. What we gonna do? So, I'm low-key, the brothers. So I'm I just gotta tell my first baby daddy. One day my baby daddy had called me, and I'm like, look, he trying to, hey, how you doing? What's my daughter doing? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, look, I just gotta let you know right now, I'm having a baby. And he's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, yeah. And at this time we weren't together, so he really wasn't me. But he's like, that's crazy. Do you know what it is yet? And I'm like, yes, a boy. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, well, that's good. He's like, I'm happy for you, whatever. He's like, I didn't think you would have a baby on me or whatever. And I'm like, I didn't have a baby on you. We're not together. And he's like, yeah, you're right, but still. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, well, I got something else to tell you. He's like, what is it? And I'm like, his name is the dad. He's like, what? And I'm like, your brother is the dad. Like, and I low-key, bitch, I was shaking. I was scared. So he's like, mean. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like going off and cussing me out. And he's like, well, since he's the dad, bitch, I know he around somewhere. And I'm like, well, he finna pull up. He went to the store real quick to go get me something to eat. And he was like, oh, so y'all living together. Y'all playing house now. And I'm like, no, not technically, but like technically. And he was like, y'all all the way through. Y'all played out this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, like that was never supposed to happen, you know, after you like found out me and him was with each other, like we actually was like we finna with each other no more, and that things just kind of transpired.
Look, that's your brother's brother. Off limits. These girls have no limit. Even Castanat going through it. Look at Castanat. He loved this girl. She was his world. And he realized what it was. Because look how Castanat changed. You see that? He let the mustache grow in. He changed. He doesn't want to vlog like that no more. He realized, because my wife talks about it, he was coming across too childish. He's becoming a man. That's why he's changing. I gotta say this to Castanat. I know he'll never see this vlog, but I gotta say this. That man needs to keep streaming. Just take your childish ways out of it. The people that you have in the streams, don't have them in the streams anymore because they're playing games. You need to take it serious. If you keep streaming, use these girls how you need to be using them because you know they're not serious, you'll be all right. Because going into fashion, I don't know, you come across like you're trying to be like Kanye West. You're not Kanye, bro. Seriously. I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know how you thinking. I've never seen you do any fashion. You know, you could barely dress, to be honest with you. So I don't know, bro. I'm just telling you what I think. But I know what's going on.
Actually expecting people to interact with my video, but I'm glad that you did. I'm surprised that people are interested, but I can carry on making these videos because my family drama is extensive and I can talk about this until the cows come home. But I think what I wanted to say was I don't have a problem at all with people finding love abroad. Like, if you're traveling and you meet the love of your life, great. But my issue is with actual passport bros who are leaving their country to go to another country to find a wife or a girlfriend because I can't find one.
Yeah. Men have to. That's why I put this after the video where the guy showed 62% of men are done with dating. This is the solution to that. I saw it coming years ago. I saw many years ago this is the way. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I gotta say it. Coming from where I'm from, New York, the land of the modern woman, Sex in the City, I saw it coming. So now, modern woman, your time has come.
Home. And they're looking for someone young, vulnerable, easy to control. Like, that is an issue. Not, you know, I was on holiday in Greece and I met the love of my life. Like, bro, that's okay. I'm not talking about you. I just think that from my dad's experience, I think what he did was he must have moved to Asia in like the 70s, I think, because he was born in 1946, which is so crazy. And like back then Asia was obviously like developing quite a lot, but also there just wasn't as much going on as there is now. And I think he felt like he would be this like white king, like walking through and being like
she doesn't know because she's young. Her dad is one of the OGs. He saw even back then the modern woman mindset. He saw it in the 70s. I'm sure I wasn't dating then, so I can imagine what he's experienced. It was happening always. Actually, around the 70s, oh yeah, welfare came in, a bunch of different things happened to modern woman. The jobs started increasing for women. Because I seen in the 80s, my mom got a job. Yeah, it started then. And he was dating heavily then, so he saw it. Feminism came in. Yeah. He saw it. Then when feminism was first starting, he saw it. He saw the mindsets change. You see history is playing out with this girl. Finish talking.
Veered by all of the people, and like all of the people being like, oh my god, who is this white guy? Like, whoa. And all the women falling at his feet. I think that's what he expected. And I think on a level, maybe he was treated differently and respected more in Asia than he was in England. And I think that is such an issue. Like, dude, he should have, like, obviously no one goes to therapy of that generation, but like, go to therapy and sort out your fucking ego and identity.
That's the answer.
Before you just travel to another country and like make that your entire life. But yeah, I think that's what he wanted. Like,
yeah, all right. So I'm gonna end it there, right? Because she's young. Her dad, 1946. He's about to die soon. He's an OG. She doesn't know what she's talking about because she has a modern woman brain. They don't understand a man is supposed to be in control. They think men are control freaks because of feminism. We are supposed to be in control. We control things. We always have, and we always will. Learn that.
I'll cook for you, wait on you, make love to you. I can make you happy, Josh. I can make you so happy. No.
Okay. Alright, I get it. I see what's going on.
Perfecto.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Alegría.
Passport bros are getting a lot of traction today. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these women don't want these men. So you know what these men are doing? They saying, you know what? I'm going to go take my passport and go somewhere else. And then the women get mad when men do that. But they're leftover brothers. If you don't want them, then somebody else wants them. Why not go to another country where the women will love and respect you? And then you try to shame these guys for doing what they want to do. At the end of the day, it's their money. It's their time. If they want to go over there to another country, let them go to another country. Oh, you know why? Because at the end of the day, those guys won't be simping for you no more.
Real talk alert.
Those guys won't be taking you out on dates no more. Then the Pookies will have to take you on dates and do things that they didn't have to do in the first place. I'm just giving you the advice. Take it or leave it.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.